What's up, really well? Facebookies, YouTubers, and Twitter fingers. What's up, y'all? What you
What
doing,
it do,
really?
y'all? What it do? I was
Welcome to the Hootie Who Finest Talk Show presented by the Tree Tip Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all,
yes.
woo! Today is the day. Man, really, we've been having network issues, Wi-Fi issues. My gardener decided to do my lawn at this
Good.
hour. Oh, man.
And
What
we
is
back
going
again though.
We up in this house. We're about to put on this show. We're about to talk about some things. I think the enemy is trying to keep us from talking about some stuff because we probably got some lines to save with this show. But what's up, YouTubers?
Yes,
We
we
got a
do.
lot.
Yes, we do.
We have a lot going on this show. We are talking about body shaming. We talking about plastic surgery.
YouTubers switch.
We're going in deep with everything. Now, what I didn't have a chance to do because we have so many network issues, I didn't have a chance to log on to TikTok. I didn't have a chance to log on to Instagram as well. So today is just our normal three, and you guys are going to have to bear with my background for a little bit. Hopefully, my gardener, he's been here for a while. Hopefully, he will be gone within 5-10 minutes. Praying. But anyway, Relly, how your day been going?
Everything is smooth. It's a smooth move over here, really. Smooth
Right.
move.
You looking good.
Well, thank you.
You
You look just as gorgeous.
you see I'm
Yes, it's
representing,
true.
right?
I see that. I see it. You better know it.
That's what we call a bad hair day. And I know you hate when I tell hair business, but it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with
It
it. You still look good now.
All right, all right. We're gonna go and get started because we done went through so much. It's been a long day, guys. If y'all only knew what
Yeah.
I've been through today. I know my really had a smooth groove, but I've been through a lot. So we gonna get started with the show. Let's go. We got some stuff to talk about with this body shaming
Yeah.
thing, plastic
Let's
surgery
go.
stuff. I know you got a lot to say about it, really. You've been having an opinion on this stuff for a long time. So let's get going.
Right.
What's the weather like in our hometown of Los Angeles, California? Hey, I, I
It
got
was
y'all.
68 today.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel, really? Because you
Yeah,
know
we
you.
68 today.
How does that feel to your bones?
I'm fighting, man. That's all I can say. I'm
Um,
fighting. That's all I can say because I don't like none of this weather. It's cold. The sun out though, but it's still cold to me.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, I know I get
So yeah, that's how
to
that.
KC next. I don't see it on here. Okay. Here we go. Well, in KC today, we hit a big 84. 84 degrees, really.
Ooh,
So it got real hot
that's
out here.
great.
I've been under AC all day. I can't deal with the heat. You know me. I love
Yeah,
going
you can
out.
bring a little heat.
I can't deal with the heat. It just don't act right with my attitude. But anyway, let me move on. Let's do I know you like when we talk about Detroit, Michigan, because that's where Uncle Jesse is, your dad. It is 65 degrees out there in Detroit, Michigan. It's cold. It's
Oh
cold
yes,
out
it is.
there, Uncle
That's pretty
Jesse.
cool, but it's cold.
But for Detroit, Michigan, that's good for them. Just be real. As it freezes out there. What we got in ATL, Atlanta? It's 84 degrees. What? Come on, y'all. Atlanta is south, so they get humid and all that. Chi-Town is in the house,
Mhm.
really. 61 degrees now. That's still kind of cold
Ooh.
in general.
Jackets and scarves.
61 degrees, baby. 61. Last one on the list, we got San Francisco and California. Yay. At a whole whopping 65 degrees. So Cali is just in the 60s. Yeah, y'all not that warm for June. Usually y'all kind of hot for my birthday.
Okay, you completely disappeared.
Where I go?
I mean, we having the June gloom here though.
That's
The
what I
June gloom is active out here right now.
But usually it be hot out there for my birthday.
It's real gray outside.
I
But
see.
anyway, if you're real one, you're gonna make the day to day.
I see. I see. But anyway, really, I want us to get into this first before we get into our thing about it. I want to announce our small black business owner business of the week. Do you have anything? I know you have been having a lot going on, so I'm not going to penalize you if you don't, but you probably do. What you got for me?
Man, I need to be handing out some of this busy shit I got going on. A cup of
Come
it.
on.
Anybody need a cup of this shit to keep busy? I got it for you. I got it for you. But I'm gonna send a shout out to Better Than the Rest Gumbo. This Big
Come
Will,
on.
he's a owner of Better Than the rest of the gumbo. Follow him at Better Than the Rest Gumbo on Instagram. Check your boy out though. He mobile. He'll come to you. He got a restaurant. His
He
restaurant.
come to you
Yeah, he got a restaurant.
and he
He got
sell
it
number.
going. Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
tasted it?
I haven't ate none of it yet though. You know
Yeah.
how I feel about
Oh,
eating gumbo certain times.
yeah,
But
gumbo is mainly for what? Winter baby birthday around your time.
right.
December, November, January, all in that stuff. That's where you mainly. But yeah,
Yeah,
I have to try
enjoy
them
a
out.
bowl in the summertime though. It ain't gonna hurt though. Enjoy a bowl of it on a good Sunday.
I ate some
I'll let your
crabs.
boy though, Big Will though.
All
Better than the
right.
rest gumbo. I follow him on Instagram. He got you.
Go on, Big Wheel. Go on. All right,
Yeah.
Brother Jim. Okay, so I got one. And I was trying to think. I had wanted to advertise him a while ago. I'm so proud of him. Um, Let me share my screen because he's doing an amazing job. I'm gonna just pull up his Facebook. I mean his Instagram, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, hold on. Where's his Instagram at? Here we go. So on his Instagram, do you see it really? This is his clothing line.
Yeah, I
This
see it.
this is our little homeboy. He's from the community where we're from, what we were born and raised in. His clothing line is called
That's
Main
right.
Line Baby Clothing Line LLC. The owner CEO is Solo of Mainline Baby
Okay.
MLB LLC. He was established in 2019. I do know he had went to jail, did some years in prison, and got out and had this idea and put it into work and got
No, congratulations.
all kind of people advertising, wearing his stuff. He got T-shirts. He got kids wear. He got beanies. He got shorts. He got people that done got tattoos,
Oh yeah. That's what I'm
hoodies.
talking about right there. Go, go, go. That's what's up.
Here. And yeah, he got these cute have Letterman coats for females. And yeah, he's just, I'm so proud of him. He really got out.
Yeah,
He pushed it,
congratulations.
and this is him. He pushed it, and yeah, he made it. He's doing the work. He's doing the work, and I'm so proud of him. He got, like I said, he have all sizes. He have adult wear, women wear, men wear, kids wear, and he's been pushing it really. And he's from our community. Aren't you so proud of him?
Yes, I am proud of him. I just love that though, it just,
Yep.
it just makes my heart so soft because I know we got it in us, man. I know we got it in us, and look at there.
Yep.
But I mean,
He's doing it.
somebody holler at him though, because I'm finna get me some sweats and stuff because I enjoy sweats and pullovers all the time though. So go on and holler at my boy, man.
Yeah, he is doing the thing. So this is Mr. Solo, the owner, the CEO. I remember when he was
You.
a kid. Now here, grown man with his own clothing line. Go on, Mr. Solo.
That's what I'm talking
Mainline,
about.
baby. MLB, LLC. I am so proud of this kid. Well, not a kid anymore. He's a grown
Yeah,
man.
he's smart.
But yeah, all right. We cannot ask for more coming from our people, man.
Listen, man, I don't even normally smile, but when you see me smiling, you know that made me feel good, man. One thing I do like though, you don't even look what you done been through. When you think about it, us being out there though, y'all don't understand though. Everybody had a dream out there, and didn't nobody really know how to put it together. But today though, run that shit, really. They running it.
Man,
I am so excited.
everybody is. I'm so proud of everybody, man.
Ooh,
Everybody is pushing their dream, their gifts, their
yes.
man. They pushing it, and so that's amazing. So yes, that is my highlight of the day of the small business owner. That is Mr. Solo, CEO, owner of Mainline Baby Clothing Line LLC, established in Los Angeles, California. Yay! And
You
yeah,
better know
he
it.
has clothes for all people, all sizes. So
Yes.
yeah, kudos to him. I'm so excited. We're gonna have to get our people, everybody that I announce on here, have to
Mm.
get them on the show, man. They gonna have to get.
Yeah, I mean, I think that should be, our next step because, it's a shout out is fine, but I like to get into the intellect. What drove you to do this? And when did you make it up? Because I have questions because like I told you, I think like the people think. I really want to know,
Yeah,
You don't know who
me
life might
too.
save
Me too.
or who dream you might help come true, you know.
And that's what it's all
So
about. So
hey,
I think
there it is
we
there.
we're gonna start incorporating that on the
Like
show
you a little
where
frozen. You
people
stuck. Yeah.
we're gonna start incorporating it on the show. Our people on the show, and we interview them. We even give them like a 5 or 10 minute segment, or we make them a guest co-host for the day. But either way, we're gonna start bringing our people on the show. But anyway, Mr.
Yeah.
Solo, so proud of you, baby. Keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing. What is your thing about it is today, really? We are speaking of body shaming. We speaking of
Yeah.
BBLs, plastic surgery. We speaking of a lot. We gonna tap into what's going on in our mind. I mean, you know me, even me. I wanted some work done. Once
Right.
upon a time, I'm still on the fence
You
about.
know how I feel about that, really.
Yeah, so we're gonna dive deep into that. Let's go to, we got a letter.
I got my feelings about that though. I don't feel. I feel it.
You going in and out, Ellie. I got you now.
I told you, really.
I
I
got
told
you.
you
Don't worry
words.
about
Right too.
it. Let me find our letter.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get our letter because somebody need our advice today, really. Real. So we're gonna see
Yes, they do.
this is let me find it first.
Got to block the dang on sun real quick.
All right, I'm gonna have to go a different route. All right, let's see. Let me go this route. There it is. All right, you ready? Dear
Yep.
Yetta Tree, I have been with my husband for 20 years. I'm 43 and he's 63. Oh, wow. That's a 20-year difference. And they've been together for 20 years. So they've been together since she's been 23 and he was 43. Okay. Our sex life has died. He is no longer attracted to me and he has let me know. Hey, his love is physical, not emotional. I am not the size 4 I was when he met me. As long as my body looks like he wants it to look, he's into me. If I'm a size 8 or more, he is not at all into me. I have a hard time understanding how he can love me for how I look. Long story short, my first love has popped back into my life. I have tested the waters with him, and I'm over here head in love. How he makes me feel. I haven't slept with him yet, but I have done everything but that. He is, let me see, what did she say? I know I'm betraying my husband and I don't want to hurt him. He is aware of this and I don't want to do it anymore. Help. Sign more than looks. This kind of weird. So, first things first, for me to more than looks is I don't understand how you go from being married to a person for 20 years and him being finding himself being
Right.
unattractive to you, and you hook up with your ex because your husband is unattractive to you. I don't know how that happens. And my concern about it is like, did you ever communicate with him about y'all sex life? Because that is huge in a relationship when the sex life go under. But at the same time, he's 63 years old. I mean, I know there's some people and men in their 60s that still got the groove going on. But I'm not sure if it's you or if it's him. And you might want to look into that.
Right.
But seemed like you didn't look past the whole situation if you didn't hooked up with your ex. So I really don't even understand the advice you're asking from us. What you got to say, Rolly, about this one?
What you want? I mean,
I
shit.
don't
It
know.
sounds like she asked the question and answered it herself. She asked the question and she answered it herself. I deal with them type of people too. So That's what she did. She ready to kick rocks.
She already done kicked rocks.
Can't be in a relationship. You can't be in a relationship with nobody for no 20 years and then go have a shing ding with your first lover, man. You
Well,
done already determined what
she said that her
you
husband
gonna
wasn't
do.
turned on by her. Do you think that's a justifiable reason for her to do that? Really?
No, it's not. She need to ask him why.
That's what I'm saying. How did
Is
you
that
get
even
to
a
the
problem? That because men go through stuff too, though. You know, men go through mid-age crisis themselves. So how you know he ain't going through that? Women go through it. They don't want to have sex when they get older and all that old weird ass shit. So men got it too. You got to respect that. You can't just go find no any Joe though like that because you don't even know if that Joe gonna take care of you like this one. Don't be no dummy girl. That's all I can tell you. Don't be no damn fool.
you know? Well,
If
she
you want
said
to go
she had.
fix your body, get your fucking mind right. If she want to go do it, she need
She
to go
said
get her
she had
mind
a
right.
sex with him, but my concern about this whole letter too is one, you haven't mentioned that you even talked to your husband about this issue. That's one. Two,
Hell yeah.
um, you ain't even mentioned that your husband cheated on you, or you caught him looking at other women, or you caught any of this going on. So, like, how do you just take it upon yourself as a woman to go out and get attention from another man just because you feel your husband is not into you anymore without even discussing it with your husband of what the issue is?
She prematurely making decisions. That's what makes me absolutely believe that she full of shit and she want to bounce. And I'm sorry, and I'm talking to you, so you hear me. You write me a letter if you want to fight back and forth because I'm not gonna cut how I feel.
I think you're right,
Mm-mm.
really. I think you're right. I think you're onto something. And I'm just, this is just my opinion. My thing about it is I think this man that reached 63 and you are only 43, you in your sexual prime, and he's not there.
Lit.
And at 63 is a lot more settled than 43, right? I know when I turned
Yes,
40, I
Lord.
a leaf over saying that I'm going to enjoy every day of my life. I felt like I don't have that much time no more. So I need to be happy by
Mm-hmm.
all means. And so if that means whatever I want to do, um, only person that's going to whip me is God. So, and he has a way of whipping me like no other. But at 43, you're still vibrant. You still want to get out and do things. You still, and I think my really is really on to something when she's saying you just won't trying to get rid of this man because he's too old. 43 and 63, that's a huge age difference. Huge.
That's like dealing with your daddy, man.
Yeah, and they've been together for 20 years. Now, some people would think 23, and when she was 23, he was 43. That's a huge age difference. And it is. But here's the thing about that. When you're in your early
Yeah.
40s, you still feel or want to feel like you in your 20s.
Yes.
So it's easier for a 40-year-old, which I don't understand it because the communication thing is a whole different dialect from 40 to 20. But it's easier for a 40-year-old to hook up with a
Mm.
20-year-old And, because a 40-year-old is still out clubbing, still out doing things, still exercising probably every day, still just
Yeah.
vibrant, working, versus a 40-year-old and a 60-year-old. 60-year-old is retired or about to retire. The 40-year-old still doing things. You
Real
know what I
talk.
So it's a total difference, and I think you're on to something really. I think she just really want to get rid of that man.
Yeah, because you don't stay with people for 20 years for no reason. You
I
don't.
think they probably vibed in those 20 years, because he was younger, but now he's older. He's much older than her now. When he was 40 and she was 20, or he was an older man. Now he's a senior citizen.
Yeah, she not looking for Harold. She looking for Jonathan.
Right, because I mean, even we've talked about this, and we're heading into our 50s in a couple of years.
Hmm.
But we don't know nobody in their 60s.
I know, never. That's out the question right there.
Not at this age, right? Not at this age. We are moving in two different lanes. The older
But
you get,
it started however a relationship started is how it finished. So there's probably the finish, the ending to that.
yeah,
20 years, that's a lot of time invested in somebody, man.
yeah, that is. But
You just shaking like that, you shaking for a reason.
yeah, but see, I know how she feel, because in my 20s, my younger years, I experienced an older relationship with somebody. Somebody was 14 years older than me. And in the beginning, um, that person is on your level because you're a hot girl, and they put themselves on your level, they vibing with you, they clubbing with you, they concert going with you, they doing all of this with you. And then a few years pass by,
Mhm.
they start getting slower, and you still moving at this pace.
Right.
And that right there was an issue for me. That really was. That was an issue for me. And so I understand where she is, but I wasn't with that person for 20 years. I think 2 years. It didn't take
Girl,
me
she
that long to
playing.
figure out
She
was
been
this is not a good
playing.
situation. What you say, really?
She been playing the greatest escape away from his ass. She been playing this shit.
20 years,
She
that's a
been
long
playing
time.
this, man.
And I don't think she really going
I'm
nowhere.
not gonna tell you what you doing is right at all.
I think she gonna try to do her thing, but as soon as something don't go right, she
Girl, let
gonna
me
be
tell you
back
something.
with that.
You in your early 40s. No, 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 no. Hold on. When you in your early 40s and you ain't screwing right, if he
Right.
knock her boots, she don't give a fuck if he receiving EBT. She is gone. You know that, and I know that. Everybody know that. You a liar if you say you ain't know. He can drive your car without license on the real. Don't you play with me? You can have your credit card. Don't play no damn games with me. You know how that shit go. You know, I can just keep it real, man. If he hitting
That
that shit right, she gone.
well, that goes back
She
to
done logged off.
that goes back
Right,
to the
man.
nucleus of her letter. She said they're not having sex. So that's why her eyesight is elsewhere.
Yeah.
So we're not saying that it's all your fault, but without conversating with him, and he is your husband, he's not just your boyfriend that's not having sex with him, and he do deserve that respect by being your husband. And for 20 years, come on
Right.
now, talk to him about it. See if you can spice things up something, and if that don't work, Let them know. I got my eyes
That
on
shit
somebody
probably don't
else.
work no more, really.
I think people should let people
It
know I got my
probably
eyes
don't
on
work.
somebody else.
It
You
probably
not
don't work.
giving me none, and I'm in my prime. I'm tingling down there, whatever is going on. I need some sex, and you're not giving it to me. So this is what's about to happen. And I think that's a good conversation. I think
Well,
that's a good
shit, she done
conversation.
already
So
put her.
that's our little thing about it. Sign. Let me see what's her name. That's our thing about a sign more than looks. You dang sure is more than looks, but nobody ain't gonna see the more if you don't. All
Hell
right.
no. That's not right.
All right, let's go. Let me move it along. Because that was something else. I want to get to our hootie who's gossip, man. And it's serious. Well, let's start off with this one. The one I want to talk about first is the ex NFL player that I've been watching his court case. His name is Travis Rudolph.
Hmm.
Really, when I tell you this, this man came in contact with a girl we all dread for the boys to come in contact with. She came in, he
Lord have
came,
mercy.
going with a girl, young lady for about a year. Girl coming, his mama even loved her as her own child. This girl gets into it with him because she find he texted somebody else. She texts her brother. She want him to shoot this man mama house up. The brother say he a dead man walking. Anyway, the brother and the friends go to this man's house at 11:30 at night. Knock on ring doorbell. Soon his brother come out first. They said we want Travis to come out. He come out. One of them take off on him, blindsiding him. So now it's just a big brawl going on. They jump in his
Oh
brother.
wow.
They jump in him. Two of them, we know they know for a fact. I think had a gun on them. But these was 19, 18-year old. He in his early 20s. All these is young kids. So
Yeah.
he gets away from one of them. His brother is they beating on his brother basically. He gets away. He go in the house and get his gun. They done already showed him that he have a gun. So they done drug his brother up the street to where they kind of parked at. He running up there. He tell his mama to get in the house because his mama outside screaming and hollering. They come to his mama
Right.
house. This he go down there. They see him running with the gun. He got a big some kind of AR gun, whatever it's called. So they run into the car now with guns. Show you what kind of people they are. You come to somebody's house, you got guns, and
Yeah,
they
you
come
ready
out
for
now. You running for your life. So they get in the car. They points the gun at him and his brother, and he starts shoot. He just let off, shot the car up 38 times.
whoa.
One of them, two of them got hit. One of them died. Another one is okay. But they locked him up in Florida with the stand your ground law. That was just kind of weird for me. So I followed the trial, and
Right.
the police never really investigated to see that these people they never invested. They just arrested this man, and when they did investigate it, they still didn't, let him go. These people come to this man's house to kill him
Right.
and get scared because he got a bigger gun than them, and he it was them or them, and they lock him up. He was facing 4 life sentences, girl.
Girl, let me tell you something, honey. That's not all, not to throw us off, but um, people been shooting through their doors, Black
Mm,
people been coming, Uber people been going to white folks' doors, and they shooting through their doors. None of these
wow.
people went to jail, really. They ain't went to jail. They ain't went to jail. So you mean to tell me this child is in jail for protecting his mama, his home, where he lay his head at? You
Yeah,
know
and
why?
that stupid
That
girl, they get on the stand lying, talking to her brother, talking about we was just going over there to talk to him. Who take guns? Who go to talk to somebody at 11:30, 12 o'clock midnight? Yeah,
never.
one of them had their shirt off. I mean, and I'm a med student. Really? You look like a thug
Oh,
that
really?
night on the ring camera. What is you,
Hmm.
girl? So
They should have
it
been out here.
exact because all of them would have been locked up. They should be ashamed of themselves. If I was the boy that got killed, if I was one of his family members, I would be hot at the DA for not arresting the girl that got my brother killed.
Right, right,
You done got my brother set up basically.
right.
One, you knew this man had a gun in his house because you've been with him for over a year. You knew it was cameras. Why you calling these people to come and shoot this man up? Girl, they got the text message she done sent her brothers that she tried to erase. But once they get your phone log, they go through the phone like a
They
fine
go
tooth.
deep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she set that whole thing up and caused that boy to get his life taken.
And they ain't give her no time.
No, the prosecution had her on the stand against this man. So I was just nervous the whole time for this kid because this boy, he was on his way to the Canadian League for football. I mean, he just had a bright future, and so at the end of the day, he had 12. His life was in 12 jurors' hands. He had a great
Mm-hmm.
defense team. They broke it down to the lowest common denominator on everything. He had a great defense team. He had LeBron James tweeted about him. A lot of different athletes was in his corner because
Right.
he was protecting his mom. He was protecting his home. I don't know how the district attorney even prosecuted him for this. But at the end, today they gave the verdict. It was unanimously not guilty in 2 hours. It did not even take the jury long to see that this was a obvious self-defense case of all. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy for his family. I'm happy for his future. He's only 27 years old, so he still have his whole life ahead of him. Um,
Right.
still can have a career in football if that's what he want to do. Like I always say, to players that don't make it to where they wanted to make it to in the professional league, you can always be a coach. You can always be a trainer. There's other things that you can do in the league besides be a superstar player. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just
Right.
excited for his life. We've seen, you and I personally have seen the justice system take so many black boys away from here
Away.
and give them life, and they really shouldn't have that kind of sentence. So when you do see one innocent that can get away, thank
You
God.
got it.
Thank
You got to
God.
talk about it.
You got to thank God for it
Yeah.
when you do see that. So how you feel about that, really?
I don't know. I feel real good about it. I mean, I've been looking on the other end though lately. I've been seeing what's been happening though. Like I said, they've been shooting through doors.
But
At
do you think
kids,
that they
black
should
kids.
do you think they should prosecute um the girl and the other three guys?
I
Or do you
believe that she should have been just as much in trouble. She should have been just as much in trouble because she kicked that shit off, which will
yeah,
teach a lot of you young females that's out there that's driven with your emotions, trying to destroy a dude life because he want to go with another woman and he ain't even your husband and you fighting over him looking silly, make an example out of that. Make an example out of that. Right?
Yeah.
That'll stop them from thinking recklessly like that. Because
Yeah.
she destroyed a life over her emotions. A
Yeah.
whole life,
A
right?
whole
That you
that
never can get back again.
I was only between 19 and 21.
That's sad. That's sad. But
And
I would
here's
still sue her family. I wouldn't let them up on that. I would sue their family too. You destroyed my whole family. Ain't no way in hell. No, you
civil
gonna feel
suit.
me.
If not a prosecution, a civil suit, you gon' yeah. But here's the other kicker to the story, really. I just
Mhm.
thought about it when you said when your boyfriend, I mean when your husband just your boyfriend. After this man had been in and then got locked up and fight on trial for his life, he had a good defense team. They went
Mhm.
through her like a fine tooth comb. Guess what? She's really married.
Oh yeah, her mind messed up. Her mind
Somebody
messed
else told me
up.
that don't he the husband she ain't been with the husband. She claim ain't no telling. We don't know because we know
Yeah,
she's a liar. We know she's a big liar.
definitely.
But
Hmm.
she never told this boy or his family that she was married. The mama didn't know, the sister
Oh.
didn't know. They all had opened her into the family and everything. She never told that boy that she was married.
Oh, but they need
And
to go
you
off of
don't
his
get to
ass too.
stand and say, well, well, I just didn't feel like I had to bring up my past relationships. That was my business. And I wasn't dealing with him. We were supposed to file for divorce, but we just never got around to it. Really?
Oh yeah, she was wicked. She is wicked. She
You
wicked.
started all of this mess with this boy and got this boy killed, another one shot. This one he had a contract to go play with the Canadian League that got dismissed as soon as he got arrested.
Yep.
You done destroyed 3 lives dang near, and you was married to a whole nother dude.
It should be a
Girl,
law.
I just was, it's like you don't want to talk about people, but it's like, man, what what are you thinking about? What are you thinking
They
about?
don't think, really. They don't think. They don't. They don't. All they care about is their own selfish goddamn feelings. They don't care about you can get your mama killed. Your son can get killed. They don't care about that. All they care about is him fucking somebody else. And he ain't even your husband. And you
Crazy.
destroyed all these girl. Girl,
Yeah,
if they
so
don't stop, yeah.
it's
No.
all over social media.
That shit
I'm
is so
so happy that this kid got his life back, man. We won one. We won an
yeah, we
innocent.
did.
It's not that many times we see where innocent black men get found not guilty anonymously by a jury of their peers. But we won one today, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited for his mom. I'm excited for his mom. His mom had to get on the stand and testify about this. You could just feel the
Yeah.
terror. You can imagine. She had just lost her husband to a
No,
gunshot
absolutely.
2 years before this happened. And so for both of her sons to be in the middle of a brawl like this right in front of her eyes, she said, all I thought about was, God, please don't let them kill my sons. Like, and over this chick
Right. Right.
emotions, like you said, over a man
That's
that
all
ain't
they
even
were now. Yeah,
yours.
that's all that was.
A man that
Yeah.
ain't even yours. I
That's sick. She mentally disturbed though.
yeah,
Should put her in a mental hospital.
Lied to her brothers, talking about he slammed me, girl. His house is on, got
If
cameras.
I can't
He never
short
her.
of a goddamn six pack, that's what she is.
I mean, I had just had a plastic surgery procedure and he slammed me. He also told her that the girl Kyla that he was texting Body, when they started arguing and she hit him over the head, he told her the girl Kyla had a better body than hers. And she really got set off. That's what really set and she had just had plastic
Driven
surgery.
on
So,
emotion.
child, I'm so happy that they let that boy out. So, kudos to him. Kudos to his family.
Yep.
Um,
Thumbs
Now,
up, thumbs up.
I want to move on to this topic right here. Let me share my screen. This is sad, but I want to talk about it because we need to talk about it. DC Young Fly's baby mama, they wasn't married, but she was his longtime partner. They'd have been together for a long time.
Ever.
I think for like 10 years because the oldest child is like 6 years old. So this has been playing on everybody. I know a lot of women because there's a lot of women out there just like her that want to have some kind of work done. And so, um, yeah, look at how pretty she is.
She is gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. And um her body wasn't I can't say because a lot of times we're our own biggest critics. Her body to me wasn't that bad off, but she did had a baby with their baby will be 1 years old next month. So it said former Wild and Out star Jackie O, and she played on Wild, and she was on Wild and Out with him and Nick Cannon, who's also DC Young's Fly's longtime partner, has died. Sources tell TMZ she died Wednesday in Miami. No one has details yet about the cause of her death, but a since deleted social post claimed she was in Miami to undergo a mommy makeover. That's her and her babies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see.
She got two girls and she finally had her little prince. Her and DC Young Fly met in 2015 when she premiered on the MTV's hit show Wild and Out. Um, Jackie was no longer on Wild and Out. She'd gone on to launch her own lip gloss line called the J Nova Collection. Beautiful. Of
Girl,
course,
gorgeous.
yeah, still one of the
Really
show's big
gorgeous.
stars. Atlanta shoot a new episode when he got the track. He was actually shooting one of the episodes when he got the news about Jackie's death. The Wild and Out social media page posted about Jackie's death, writing, "We are deeply saddened by the passing of Jacqueline Smith, known to the world as Jackie O, a talented Wild and Out family member whose impact will be forever treasured and missed. Jackie O was a loving friend and beloved colleague in the Wild and Out cast throughout 5 years. 5 years. They continued. More importantly, she was a tremendous mother to her three beautiful children. BT Media Group extends our condolences to the Smith family, DC Young Fly, B. Simone, Nick Cannon, and all friends who loved and cared for Jackie O during this difficult time." This is her with her babies.
Man,
Um,
this makes me so bad. So sad, man.
Saddest thing is she had just taken her daughter and some of her friends to see the Little Mermaid show. She was a on hands-on mom with her kids, nurse her
Yeah.
new baby. So prayers to her family, man.
Yeah.
Now I want to talk about this doctor. I've been doing a little research on him as well. Let me share his post. It was a post. that was taken down once they found her dead. This is the doctor that, wait, let's see. Find a picture. Where's the picture of her? Hold on. So this is the doctor, Dr. Zach, the surgeon that worked on her. Now, excuse me. Now the news said that they found her in a hotel in downtown Miami. They found her unresponsive. This is the this is the post that was left on his social media, getting ready, well, from her, getting ready for my mommy makeover with Dr. Zach. Stay tuned to my YouTube for the full reveal. I guess either she posted this or he reposted it. But once they found her dead, this was taken down. But you know, once you post something, somebody already done captured it. But anyway, I was
Right.
researching heavily, and the problem that I'm having with this now, let me just put this disclosure out there. No one knows, it hasn't been released yet what this young lady has died from. So we don't know. What we do know is 24 hours before her death, she had a mommy makeover. So what that means was she was in post-op care, or should have been in post-op care still,
Right.
during this period. So this doctor did a little research on him, found out that he has so many negative reviews about him, to the point where he actually sued two of the people that gave him the negative reviews, because he was basically saying that that was like defamation of character. They're stopping people from coming to him. But however, he only sued them for $30,000 a piece, and he dropped it. He dropped the suit, and the courts made it where he can't sue them anymore for this.
Right.
Mm, My my thing about it is, why did you receive the negative reviews anyway? And it wasn't just from two people. He only sued two people, but I got word that he have a lot of negative reviews.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I got word of it too. But the thing about it is this here. Did they went to him to get this procedure done, right?
Right.
I'm just guessing right now, like she didn't see none of that. I mean, what is he charging, $1,000? I mean, because listen, man, listen.
Well, just this is just a theory or an opinion of a person that, a YouTube blogger. I forgot his name.
Mm-hmm.
But this could be true. This could be true because he had so many negative reviews, right?
Right.
He did a lawsuit. Hey, Tawana in the chat.
Hey, what it do, my baby girl? Love you, girl.
Love you, baby. Um, so he had a lot of negative reviews, right? So
Right.
what if he told Jackie, "Oh, okay, well, I'll do your mommy makeover for you for free, but let me market it. Let me advertise that I'm
Right.
doing mommy makeover. When you do your YouTube channel, advertise it on there. She's gonna advertise the whole. She was gonna
She
advertise
was
the whole
gonna do
thing
it.
on her YouTube channel. So what if that was in the plan of him doing that? That would give him exposure to getting more clients to get that's going to have this surgery done. um
Right.
Now here's another thing that could be one reason why, but still, for Jackie O, why, baby, why? Even if it was for free, which we don't know, this is just
Allegedly, it could be anything.
allegedly speaking. Why wasn't reviews checked? or was reviews checked. I don't know, but he have a lot of negative reviews against him. Here's another thing about him. He's not even board certified.
Oh, that's a red flag.
He's not. He's not
I
board
know
certified.
everybody that we know that went down there to get that done went step. It's a step. It's processes. Everybody that I hear about that rush to go do that rally, it blows my mind. Did he test her? Okay, because we allegedly say he died. Okay, she died on his table, but what if she was sick already, right? We just we gonna throw that out there too, because I got a thing about it is about that,
Right.
right? Because
And
see, some of these doctors not testing you women to see if you guys are okay before you go up under the knife. They just put them up under the knife because they got that money ready, right?
yeah, but I think too, it's like we as people that women and some men do it, but I'm speaking mostly on the women. We as women, we have to do our due diligence when we are with any doctor, not just a cosmetic,
Right.
with any doctor. You got
And
to
that's
do
what
your
speaks to
due
that.
diligence, especially when this doctor has never operated on you before and you're a new patient to him. You need
Right.
to know what he has done in the past. What's going on? Is anybody suing him? All of this information, I found it. It's public information. It's public information. And here's another thing. He's not board certified, but he is eligible to be board certified. To me, for me to put my life in your hands, and I want it, still do. Want some work done.
Mm.
But for me to put my life in a doctor's hand, I need to know if you are board certified to be doing what you are doing, not eligible. I need to know if you done went through all of these exams and whatever you need to do to be board certified. That's what I
No.
need to.
Well, allegedly he ain't did nothing really.
He didn't. Here's the another piece to the equation too. Somebody is suing him. Guess why? First off, let's go back to the reviews. The majority of his reviews is about his post-op care. He don't give post-op care. He don't monitor their blood. He don't
Oh,
monitor anything. Once they have the surgery, a lot of his patients has wrote and said it's over. One lady said, and I think this is the lady that's suing him.
mm-hmm.
She was in so much pain after the surgery, and she kept calling them and telling them that she's in a lot of pain. Something just don't feel right. And they kept telling her, "Oh no, you're okay, you're fine. That's how it is. You're fine. Don't worry." And she kept thinking to herself, her intuition is telling her, if I don't feel like I'm fine and I'm telling them that I'm not fine, and
Right.
they're not even coming here to check me, they're just going off the top of their head. Oh no, you're okay. You're fine. That's normal. How do you know? So this lady checked herself because she had flew into Miami for this operation. This
Oh.
She
Mm-hmm.
checked herself out of the hotel and left and went home back to Texas. She from Houston. When
Oh,
she
she took
got back home,
hold.
as soon as she got back home, she went to the ER. This man had punctured something with her intestines and caused her to have sepsis, which is a blood, all of her blood is infected.
Yep, I know exactly what that means.
She almost died a couple of times in so much pain, mental anguish, all going through all went through all kind of stuff. So she actually suing him. She actually has a lawsuit. And guess what? I think a couple of days before Jackie O's surgery,
Mm-hmm.
he was in court about this lawsuit. He was in
You know
court.
what? What? Okay,
You,
men. Listen
we
to the
don't
men.
know if this what killed the lady. We don't know if this what killed Jackie O. We don't know if it had anything to do with the surgery. But even if it,
You
how?
don't just die being that damn young man.
How do a doctor feel after somebody suing you, after this patient has went through all of this and you're not board certified? How could you feel comfortable doing a surgery?
You need the money.
What
You
is
need the
going
money. You need the money, man. You need the damn
on?
money. But I suggest though, for future though, FYI to the world though, when you your girl, your sister, your mother, whoever going through this, search with her. Take your time out. Make sure she doing all of her things in the right order. Make sure that the doctors, family members get involved in this shit. Don't just let these girls, they might be grown, but whatever. That's your family. I really wanted to go get something done like that. I'm standing, I'm not leaving, I'm not going nowhere. I want to know your mama, your daddy, the house you live in, all of these things I'm gonna find out, right? Because what you're not gonna do is kill somebody that I love because you just want the fucking money and you don't care how they living. Everybody get post-op. Really, this is how this feel, right? Post-op, how I feel it feel. Allegedly, this is how I'm speaking. Go get a cesarean and they taking you home that same night
Right.
without no drugs.
Yeah.
That's exactly how that shit feel to these girls.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
told you Reddy about that though. 10 years ago, I said, Reddy, you say, Reddy, this is how they get it out. I said, Reddy, in order for people to go up under your skin like that, they got to be hitting something. How you know what you hitting if you not up under a scan?
Yeah, and a doctor. So I researched this extensively because, like I said, I wanted to, you know, I wanted to have some work done. I wanted some stuff to be lifted up and stuff. And so I researched this story as extensively. A doctor even said that, you know, and we don't know if she was having what she was having. We do know they said on that post it was a mommy makeover. Now I remember me and my relative Drina, your sister, she went with me when I went to the doctor in Beverly Hills to for my consultation. And I remember we was watching videos about this mommy makeover. Now the mommy makeover is everything. It's not, it's everything. So that's what I don't know if people know. Like when like you can get your breast implants or you could get the butt lift or the BBL or whatever. But the mommy makeover is all of that.
Oh, in
In
one day.
Yeah, it's all in one. You getting the breast, you getting the tummy tuck, you getting everything in one. That's the whole mommy makeover. And so when I seen that, I was like, "Ooh, that's a lot to be going through." Which I wasn't going there for the mommy makeover, but I was going for something. But yeah, the mom. Now this is what after this, after I've been researching this, a doctor said that the BBL surgery, and it's supposed to be banned, and a lot of doctors will not do this surgery, and they won't do it because it's 50-50 chance, really, because what they're in when they're injecting um the fat back in, how this doctor describes it is, if they don't know what they're doing, they can hit your intestine and puncture it. And that's what this doctor did to that lady that went back home and went to the ER and had sepsis, and her intestines was messed up. He punctured her intestines. A whole nother doctor, before I even investigated this doctor, I had already heard a whole nother doctor say BBL surgeries is very risky because when they injecting that in your
I said that.
and when they're injecting that in you, they can puncture your
Oh yeah,
intestines. And it's
I
a
said it.
50-50 chance
No,
that it won't happen or it will happen. And
but
so,
her
and when
bowels
it
is spilling over in
happens,
her stomach.
when that happens, that can kill you.
Yeah, because your bowels is spilling over into your bloodstream.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
can
that
kill you.
is right there.
Yeah. And so that's why a lot of doctors, a lot of cosmetic surgeons
Mm-hmm.
don't do it, won't
I don't
do it.
blame them.
That's why a lot of people is flying into Miami and Mexico, getting these BBLs done. And I think they're doing it in Vegas now too.
Yeah, but
But it is a scary procedure to get done.
I just hate that they gotta lose their life, man, behind trying to do them type of things. Like really, I just hate it. I really do because I
Now really, I know now me and your sister been on this a long time wanting some work done. And you have always been against it.
yeah
And I usually can get you on board with mostly everything, but this has been something that you have totally been against for us from get go. Every
yeah
time
'cause I
we talk
knew.
about it, you don't want to talk about it. You want to
Mm.
change the subject. Why have you been totally against this cosmetic surgery to the body?
Because I know that it's very unhealthy. It's just like hitting a lick, right? Some people gonna pass, but some people gonna pass away, and the majority is gonna pass away, right? I don't think it's natural, right? I don't think it's natural. Now, if you making money off your body, okay, but 89% of the women that do go down there and do that, they mind don't be right. I always tell you that, right? I feel it's a course you need to take if that's what you're gonna do. Go get you some mental help before you go do that. Search out the doctor, run through him with a fine-tooth comb, instead of rushing to go do it because look, in a minute it's gonna be $500 because people are gonna be trying to get people. But if nobody is speaking on people losing their life, you don't hear that. You don't hear it. It's only this many people talking about it because some of them can be paid off not to talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. That shit
And
is tearing up our world and then messing up our daughters, our nieces, our cousin girls, and all of that. That shit is really messing them up. Because guess what? You put all that stuff on your body, you can end up having medically induced lupus. I suffer from lupus SLE, and it mess with your your hair and your skin and all your body parts, right? Some of these surgeries give you that disease, right? I'm fighting like hell for my life each and every goddamn day. Just to even be on here with child, I'm fighting for this right now. But to go down there and just do yourself like that, it just bugs me out. That's not no help. That shit is unnatural.
you know,
Period.
I
They
seen
taking that stuff off too.
Jackie O, she was
Mhm.
very into social media content. She was a content.
Beautiful, man.
I seen a post of hers, and I guess her family and friends was really trying to talk her out of it, really,
Well,
because
thank God.
she left like a live post, and she was saying that everybody is telling me how beautiful I am. I know I'm beautiful, but I want to do this. This is my body. Everybody is saying I don't need to do this. I don't have to do this. This is my body. This is what I want to do. She really did a live explaining it, saying that.
People don't say things. Everybody cannot tell the same lie, man. When somebody is begging you for something, I don't give a damn if you give it a thought. It's a reason why.
Right.
It's a reason why she telling me no. You might not like it, but it might just save your life.
Yeah.
I remember when my sister one night I was up all night. I remember when my sister say, "Sister, go in there and lay down and go to sleep." Instead of me going in there and laying down and go to sleep, I jumped in the car, got on, and went to jail. You understand what I'm saying? Not listening will have you really. You should be able to be somebody should you should be able to listen to people
Yeah.
when it's that detrimental.
But
I feel
on
so bad for that boy though. You gotta
post
look at them kids, man.
when I seen that post that she left, it just reminded me of, and I was talking online to one of my Facebook friends, Carline. She's like my
Mhm.
family too, but we was talking because she wanted to have some work done as well. Not any implants, she just wanted, because she had a baby a couple of years ago. And so she was like, this just remind me of how selfish
Oh, uh.
Caroline said, this remind me of how selfish that me wanting work done is. Like, that's kind of selfish, to not think of what if something go wrong, what's gonna happen with my kids. And I think we get into this real critical,
Selfish. Shit.
this this space of wanting what we want, especially when it has to do with our body. When it has to do with us. And it's like nobody can tell me anything when it comes. This is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. And so I don't think that that's a bad thing, but I think, like you said, when people, your loved ones, and everybody's saying something to you, we need to pay attention to that. We
Right.
need to pay attention to that. And as a result, and in regards to this um, cosmetic surgery, I'm not against it, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I am.
And she showed not, but I am.
Morelli is against it. I am not against it. I am not against it. Because there's some good doctors out there. Some
Yeah,
really
but it's a lot of doctors. It's more. It's this many good doctors and it's this many bad doctors. Right? Look at my hands. Y'all see that? So the good, like what you tell me. What you tell me? You said when the bad start outweighing the good, that's when it's a problem. Right? Right? Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you told me? Right?
right.
So
But
that's like me betting on red. I'm not finna bet on red if red lost 5 times.
in this case, in this case, I think my thing about it is, I know you got your own thing about it, and
Mhm.
I'm me, really. I'm not you. Just like you
Okay.
tell me, I'm
Yeah,
not you. I'm
I
me,
respect that.
me.
Mhm.
My thing about it is, I'm not against cosmetic surgery, plastic surgery. I'm not against it, but I am against when people don't do research. I am against when people don't put their lives in other people's hands that have an enormous amount of reviews negative against them. I'm against that.
Right.
I don't, even if the surgery was not the cause of this young lady's death, she's I still will sit here and say she did not do her due diligence with this doctor.
Right.
For the world to find out all these negative reviews, he has a lawsuit, for crying out loud, against him, where he punctured a lady's intestines, did not stop her from going home. This lady
Mhm.
was constantly calling
She
him in
was supposed to be on
the
a
office,
plane.
saying that she's in so much pain. They cared nothing for her. They still allowed her to go home. They still allowed her to go home. And this lady had a punctured intestines that
That's
takes time
bad.
to kill you. It don't kill you on the spot, thank God.
Mm-mm.
But she was dying. She
Yeah,
was,
definitely.
if she wouldn't have got to that ER, she would be dead.
But
And
then it's more to it though, right? Because I have to pull my discernment out my pocket. Now I try not to go deep on certain stuff, but when it just don't make no damn sense to me. My thing about it is this, because I'm from the streets, right? I'm an educated street person, right? And he got all these negative reviews, just like you said, really. That was probably planned for him to get back up on top, right?
that's what
And he was using that baby. He was using that baby there.
that's
And I'm
what
calling
this
her baby. My
YouTuber
baby
said.
23. Shit, she's still my baby.
That's what this YouTuber said, and it rung up. It
Yeah,
stuck out to me.
yeah.
He probably didn't charge her anything, and that's
Not
because
damn thing.
I'm wondering why did she go to
It's
him?
no way. You not
Like,
finna stand.
let's
No.
go to our chat. Tawana says, "I'm against it. Even when Misha went, my nerves were so bad. My God, just work out,
I
change your."
already know.
Mine too. My
And you know
daughter-in-law
I
too.
got 3 girls.
My
Shit.
daughter-in-law did it too after the baby, and her granny, me, her mom, everybody
And
was,
she looks
and she
absolutely
wanted to do
wonderful.
it. She would not listen to nobody and snuck off and did it, and I was scared as heck about that for
I'm
her.
scared of it because I'm scared for okay, me. This is me. I'm scared for them to even have babies, y'all. Right? Everybody look at it like, oh, is she pregnant with her? I'm scared the day they go in labor, y'all.
Because
I
of how,
know that shit can kill you. I know that.
yeah,
So what I'm gonna do? Tell my baby, oh, just go and cut it off, girl. Because at the end of the day, you the one gonna have to put him in the ground. It ain't gonna be the doctor that do it. He did his job.
yeah,
We gotta stop supporting these people that's doing wrong things. I'm tired of that shit. You know that he not a good doctor, ban his ass. That
that's a,
way, it won't, right?
because there's a risk in everything, in a lot of things we do, not everything we do, but I just don't think that there's a lot of doctors that went to school to
Right.
do this. This is their career. This is their livelihood. And they
Right.
take it serious. They board certified with this and they're
Mm,
doing it. So I'm not against it. We've had seen successful BBLs, plastic surgery. Tawana
right.
Nisha had a successful one. Sai had a successful one. My daughter-in-law had a successful one. Thank God, all of them had a successful
And
one.
all of them has support.
Yeah, so
All
we.
of them, all of them has support, really. They didn't
Well,
just
I'm
walk
sure
into that shit by
Jackie O has
themselves.
support too.
They just got
I'm like,
down to the itty gritty, them kids did.
yeah, Jackie O has support too. That still don't matter. It still don't matter. But I think, well, it's just like with anything. If you're gonna take a chance, investigate, do your research, know who you're dealing with, talk to some people that he have done. I know the doctor that I went to in Beverly Hills when I had my consultation, he worked on my cousin and she had a friend that he worked on. So we knew people that he had worked on,
Right.
and I went through his license like a fine tooth comb. I mean, you got to do your.
Yeah, but I believe maybe, allegedly it could be possible. Like I said, I think she probably seen that junk too. Like, and
I don't know.
people got away with
Stuff that I
manipulating
see,
your mind, man.
those reviews that I've seen, I don't think nobody would go to him if they read them reviews and found out he have a lawsuit. He
I
dang
wouldn't hear what he asked for. I'm not even gonna lie.
somebody.
And
Oh,
it's
really?
active. It's active. He
He
got an
was in
active
jail
lawsuit.
4 days before he did Jackie O surgery, really. It's very active.
That means, like I said, he ain't shit, really. That baby ain't had nothing to do with what happened to her. I hate she left her babies. That's the part that makes me want to cry because I'm a mother that I love the hell out of my kids, man, and they grown. But just to leave your baby you just had for this, watch and see what I tell you. This ain't the end of it.
And all of
Can't
this is
be.
alleged. All of this, let me just say that right now. All of this is alleged.
It's a
We don't know
all over the damn internet, really.
Jackie O has passed away from, but we do know that she had a mommy makeover allegedly 24 hours before she passed away. And they found her unresponsive in a hotel in downtown Miami. Lastly, the doctor erased a post of a picture with her um talking about her mommy makeover she's about to have. So
And he
yeah,
ain't wrong for doing it. Yeah, he had every bit to do with it. What you hiding it for?
allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We
That's
don't
a
even
cold word.
we don't even know what she passed away from. But I do want us to,
He was so good, this
I'm gonna
though.
keep up with the story because I am into um celebrity news and gossip right now.
Always been like that. The only person I know with a million magazines. Now let me tell y'all something. I sit over here because I'm real quiet with it. I ain't even gonna lie. My relative is a magazine buying person on the real, really. From there to right now, I see why. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
What? That's amazing that you say that because
Mhm.
I actually kind of been so wrapped up in life right now. I kind of forgot about. I love I was still.
You've been on that live for years, even when we had our kids young. So that's since we was young, and
I always kept us up with what the celebrity.
everything, man. The style, makeup, shoes. You thought we was the shit. Hell yeah, we was the shit. We knew where to go get it. Exactly where to go get the shit at. Which is a good thing because they have our news too. I basically, when I come in, I'm coming in on the community aspect. I like the celebrity stuff too, but you
Yeah,
know,
but just want to say we gonna get out of here because we've been on here an hour and 22 minutes.
we
Um,
be on the phone for 5 hours though, really. For 5 hours, we can't get like 4 hours on live though.
no,
We can't do no marathon. Can we do this marathon around Christmas?
we can't do that to our followers. We'll lose
Nah,
them.
we can do it around Christmas when we cooking and shit.
Oh yeah, we could do it live. Thanksgiving
That's what we
definitely. That's our
Yeah, we're
time.
going to start doing that, so we can be with them all day long because I love my people. I know I can't drive to y'all house and shit like that, but talking to y'all, seeing y'all, agreeing
That's
and disagreeing with y'all, I love all that shit.
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. All right,
Yeah.
so we're about to get up out of here.
I love you,
We
Tawana.
Tawana. Love you, ladies. This was a good
Oh,
show. God
girl.
bless you. God bless you, baby. I'm
God
praying for
bless
you.
you guys.
Love you. Can't wait to see you when I get down there. I hope I get a chance to see you.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
so we're up out of this camp, really. I just want to say that our prayers go out to Jackie O
Yes.
and her kids, her
My
family,
family.
friends, and loved ones. This was a very tragic event.
I'm sending
She was
all my love to his baby, her baby father, though, really, though.
32 years old, very young.
Yeah.
Kids, very young. So we're praying for her family, praying for her kids.
Yeah.
And until next time, really, I will see you later, girl.
See you later, baby.
We are out.
Night night.
Night.
We are out.